was taking a Snapchat, but I have no focus already. Is it the camera with the microphone on?
Yep.
Hey YouTube, this is Omar, this is UB, and I'm not gonna lie, I am kind of tipsy right now. And the reason I got tipsy is because I tried to film a video about 2 hours or an hour and a half ago, and everything decided to fail me. My battery stopped. My all my batteries died, which I charged them all before I started filming. Literally within 30 minutes. When I changed batteries, one of my videos was out of focus, and it just was annoying. And I'm refilming the video, but instead of refilming the video I was gonna do before, that smelled really bad. I'm gonna do a story video. I'm going to entitle this story, The Time I Thought I Was Dying. Around 12 years ago, I guess I was, at that time, 11 years old, about to turn 12. I guess for me, as an 11-year-old, life was going pretty well. I mean, there's not much 11-year-old does. I mean, we just go to middle school and we don't pay taxes, we don't pay bills, we just go to school, eat, do our homework, take shits, and we're not old enough to be sexually interested in anything. That wasn't how I was back in the days, but nowadays, you don't know. When I was 11, all I remember is that my life was going good. I got me a GameCube. I was playing Super Smash Bros. Melee because it was my shit. My family was doing okay, I guess, but I mean, at that time, life was good. So all I remember was, it was in the middle of February. Me and my brother shared rooms too. When I was 11, he was about 14. We shared rooms until we were about 12. Because hey, we were broke. So we shared a room, and I remember I had to take a shower, or at that time I took baths because I don't know why, I just took fucking baths. I went to go take a bath, ran my bath water, it was a steaming hot bath water, really nice. And at that time my mother worked third shift, so which means she went into work around 9 o'clock, she got back around 7 o'clock. So she was already at work, it's about maybe 8:30, 9 o'clock. Took a nice hot steam piping bath. Got in the bathtub, was really comfortable. Put some bubbles in that bitch. It was lit. I mean, it was lit for an 11-year-old. Like I said, I was in a great time of my life. I just got a GameCube, so I mean that was amazing, right? And I was just kind of like feeling all over my body, just checking my body, and I saw a bump down in my nether region. And if you don't know my nether regions, I'm talking about my penis, but right above my penis, like my pelvis area. So I freaked the fuck out. And I started crying in the bathtub, and it was not like a very loud audible cry. It was like silent, like soap opera cry where you just started like weeping. I was like weeping in the bathtub and saw this like bump on above my pretty much on my pelvis area. I didn't know what it was at that time. I thought I didn't know that much about diseases. Before that, I just heard of syphilis, and I thought syphilis was like a pretty name. I thought it was just something gorgeous. I mean, not a disease you catch, not a venereal disease. The only disease I knew of was AIDS and cancer, and I assumed cancer, if you have a bump anywhere, you had cancer in that part of your body. So I saw a bump above my dick, and this is I didn't know what anatomy was at that time. So I started crying, and I started crying in the bathtub saying, I thought I had prostate cancer. It's not as funny as it seems. I think it's really funny to me, but everyone else will think it's funny. I didn't know what a prostate was at that time. I didn't know a prostate was actually up the guy's, up your sphincter. I thought your prostate was down here next to your balls and your dick. The bump was not anywhere on my dick. It wasn't on my testicles. It was literally above there. I called my brother into the bathroom with me. I was butt-ass naked too. And I was like, Chase, he's like, what's wrong? Did you hurt yourself or did something bad happen? He's like, no, I have prostate cancer. He's like, what? Prostate cancer? I'm like, give me the phone. I'm gonna call mine and tell her I have prostate cancer. My mom just got to work. I called her, gave me the phone, and he was just laughing. He was like, instead of just telling me what prostate cancer was. I mean, I don't think he knew at that time too. He was just like, let's let this motherfucker believe this and ride this shit out. So I called my mom at work. It's about 9:45. She just got to work. She was answering the phone very hurriedly because she thought it was an emergency. And I was like, Mom, I'm sorry, there's something really Serious. She's like, what's happening? Oh my God, are you okay? And I'm like, no, I'm not okay. I'm really sick. What are you sick with? Are you fine? Do you need to go to the hospital? I'm like, yeah, I need to go to the hospital. I got prostate cancer. I said I had prostate cancer. Oh shit. Holy shit. My mom was like, my mom, instead of being a normal mom and saying, you don't have prostate cancer, you don't even need to be checked for prostate cancer until like you're about 41 years old, she came home just to really rub this in my craw. I don't like that word. She's like, yeah, I'll be back there in like 10, 15 minutes. And I think she took her lunch break to come back and see me. I was still in the bathroom crying. It was like 10:30. You may ask where my dad was. My dad was just passed out asleep. I don't understand where the fuck he was. And my reasoning for being so worried is that I have prostate cancer. I have so much to live for. I just brought Super Smash Bros. Melee. I just bought a GameCube. That was my reasoning for living, is that I just bought a GameCube. I had my priorities straight back then. Like, video games, prostate cancer. So my mom came over around like 10:30 and was like, so you have prostate cancer, huh? She's like, and I'm like, yeah, I have prostate cancer. She's like, well, show me. So I pulled down my pants and showed her. She's like, baby, that's just a bump. And I'm like, what bump? Because I'm very hairy. So sometimes when you kind of pull up a piece of hair, pulls up the skin and a bump appears. That's what it was. I assumed it was like a little bit of a hair bump, or like, pretty much I just probably pulled, kind of TMI, I pulled kind of like some pubic hair and a bump was a little bit raised up. I thought I had prostate cancer. Mom was like, no, you don't have prostate cancer. Your prostate's up your anus, not on your pelvis. She's like, the only thing you have down there is testicular cancer and you're 11 years old. I don't think you have that. So my mom was laughing, my brother was laughing. She woke up my dad to tell him. He started laughing, and I was just so embarrassed, and I just decided to go to bed. And before that, I told my mom, don't tell any of my family about this because it's really embarrassing. When I was in middle school, when I got back from middle school and sometimes high school, I'd go to my grandmother's house because my dad would get off at work around like maybe 4 or 5, and we got out of school around 3 o'clock. So we'd go there for about an hour or so. So we just went up there to kill time. I got back there, and my grandmother, my aunts, my cousins, everybody was saying, hey, here's a guy who has prostate cancer. I'm emotional now, but as like an 11-year-old, I was very emotional. So I was like, shut up, I don't have prostate cancer. And I decided to I was like sobbing and running in a room by myself and just hopping on the bed and started just sobbing because I was so embarrassed that people thought I had prostate cancer. I legitimately thought I was dying at that age. Like, I didn't even know what prostate cancer was. I didn't know what prostate was. I mean, I know now. I mean, obviously, I know what a prostate is now. But yes, I thought I was dying. I thought I had prostate cancer. I know this isn't funny. Anyone who suffers from cancer or has prostate cancer, this is no means a joke about cancer. It's just a joke about my ignorance at that age. I really hope you enjoyed this story. I thought it was silly. I thought it was fucking hilarious when I was younger. I mean, when I was younger, it was embarrassing. But now, it's been like well over a decade. I think it's the funniest shit ever. I mean, I was such a stupid kid. Like, I mean, now I'm very much a hypochondriac, and I'm like, I check my balls for testicular cancer like at least once a month, but, you know, probably have to end up getting my asshole checked for prostate cancer probably around reaching my 30s, but you know, that's gonna be a fun procedure. This is a story I thought I was dying as a 12-year-old, and it may be a little bit misleading, but I think it's really funny. That's it, that's my story. This is UB. Follow me on Tumblr, Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter. It's all under Your Best Enemy. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and most definitely subscribe. I plan to do videos every Thursday, pretty much from here on out. I think maybe in the future I'll do videos a little bit more frequently, but every Thursday you'll catch me on YouTube. So if you want to see more story time, if you want to see more videos, if you want to see more sit-down vlogs, I'll definitely do that. Hope to see you guys soon. I hope you guys are having a good new year. Bye!